Well, it's Oscar night, and we thought, why not stand in front of a boat that has the same color as the statue?
Yes, and it's gold. And right behind it is Spielberg's yacht.
Right. Well, apparently this is John Duty's boat.
This is, or he wishes. And if we're all going on later on. But it is this gorgeous, gorgeous yacht.
Okay. Well, we're at John Duty's Gold Stock Analysts Day, and I was lucky enough to catch up with Frank Holmes, so he said, why not do your show on the road?
And it's perfect venue.
Perfect venue. And what a week that we have coming up, Frank. So I want to get your thoughts on how gold's been playing out.
Well, what's happened, you've seen the 10-year government bond yields rise, and that inverse relationship always happens with gold coming off. So the big number, and that's going to be this Thursday,
right,
is a CPI number.
Also, we have Yellen scheduled to speak this week.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We're speaking this Sunday. We also have Greece on the agenda, and will they get some extra help this week? Let's first talk Greece.
Well, I think Greece something will be resolved there, and I think that may be a factor to see gold correct, is what a lot of people are commenting on. But really, I think a lot has to do with that 10-year government yield. And is it negative or positive, and what is that trend? And it seems to play out for gold. And we'll see what happens in Ukraine and Russia. That's another bigger risk factor what's taking place in Europe.
Now, do you think that Yellen will have any surprises this week?
No, I think it'll be very moderate, and I don't think they're going to lift rates, and I think that that'll probably be bullish. But remember, we just finishing the Chinese New Year.
Right.
And gold is very important.
Right.
It's a golden ram this year. Well, usually gold slacks off in that demand for the first 4 weeks after the New Year. And coupled with that, with rates, what will happen with CPI numbers, key for that touchdown pass on Thursday.
Well, I was speaking with Garrett Goggin, who works alongside John Duty, and he was saying we could see a washout here for gold and potentially a good buying opportunity in May. Is that what you're seeing also?
I agree. I think that governments are showing they're reflating, and Europe's going to reflate, and any drama that comes out of Greece or the Ukraine will spike gold quickly.
Now, we're at his conference, John Duty's conference, which he picks his top 10 favorite mining stocks to focus on. Let's talk mining for a second. Do you think the sentiment is better compared to last year, Frank?
I do. I think there's much more confidence, mainly because just coming back from Indaba and witnessing major, big blue chip companies from South Africa speaking, is that there's a real focus on CEOs and that return on the capital, not just growth for the sake of growth. And I think the CEO of Eldorado, when he spoke today, Paul did a great job in articulating that just growing for the big growth is not the thing to do. Focus on returns and capital.
Well, I know you're a subscriber to John Duty's newsletter, but were there any takeaways you got today from the mining companies?
I just enjoy, thinking being here with that sort of thought process of people communicating and hearing their presentations. Now they're going to go to the big BMO Resource Conference, and my team will be there. But I really enjoyed the royalty companies' presentations. I love the royalty business. Royal Gold, Franco-Nevada, Silver Wheaton, all have huge cash flow per employee. They have dividend models. They have 60 to 70% like high-tech yield. So profit margins, I like that space.
Well, are we going to see you at PDAC, or is it too cold for you?
It all depends.
All right. Well, we'll look for CPI this week. And Frank, it was great seeing you on the road.
It's fabulous seeing you in this spectacular boat.
Thanks for watching Gold Game Film in Florida this week. We'll have more for you throughout the week. Thanks for watching.